Have I not been sharing my screen all this time? Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. Let me share my screen. Here we go. Hi there, everybody. How you guys doing? My name is Nakimbe Baobab, and we are here today to talk about why businesses struggle with lead generation. But before I begin, do me a favor. I want to make sure that your fingers are working. So write a 1 in the chat if you would like to get new customers for your business. Write a 1 in the chat. And let me tell you, participation is everything. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you don't play full out here today, you probably are not playing full out in your life and in your business. So go ahead and write 1 in the chat right now if you want new customers, because I'm going to show you how to get them, and I'm going to show you how to get them for free. Excellent. Now, also put a heck yeah or a hell yeah in the chat if you want to get leads, if you think that lead generation is important to you and is going to help you get customers, right? Hell yeah or heck yeah in the chat. Yay. All right. Now, next, let me know if you use any one of these 3 methods or all 3 of them to market your business. Okay. If you guys are using social media marketing, video marketing, content marketing to generate leads, put 3 in the chat. Yeah, Mark, I see you. Kevin, Haram, okay. Elisa, Shanae. Okay, well, I'm here to tell you that that's completely wrong. If you are using any of these 3 methods to generate leads for your business, you are doing lead generation completely the wrong way. All right. So what I'm about to tell you about lead generation is going to flip you on your head. Now, 68% of businesses admit to struggling with lead generation. That's over half of the businesses that are out there struggle with lead generation. Yet we all know that lead generation is important because you need leads in order for you to get customers, right? But I'm going to tell you that everything that you've been taught about lead generation up to this point so far has been absolutely completely wrong. That is why it does not work. That's why I told you to put everything down and pay attention and get your notebook and paper or whatever, because what I'm going to tell you here today is absolutely going to blow your mind, and it is going to revolutionize your business. It's going to put an end to suffering and struggling and spinning your wheels and going around and around and around and around and around in circles. So as I said earlier, make sure you say no to distractions. If you are serious about your business, you will say no to distractions and sit here with me eyeball to eyeball for the next 90 minutes, because I'm going to transform your life and your business. So if you are down for transformation, write transformation in the chat, or trans or T or whatever you want. But let me know that you are up for the large game here today. All right, cool. And like I said, make sure that you stay here for the whole entire presentation, because I'm going to be counting down backwards on all the things that you need to do to generate high quality leads for free. And I'm going to be saving the best for last. Okay. Never in the history of the world before have you heard anything like this about lead generation. Never in the history of digital marketing. And for that matter, never in the history of internet marketing has anybody ever done lead generation in this way, explained lead generation in this way, shown you lead generation this way, systematized lead generation this way. Okay, so the last question I have for you is, let me know if you want to generate leads for free, right? So you guys said that you wanted customers. You said that lead generation is important to you. And I'm going to show you that there are a couple of different ways that you can get leads. Some are paid, some are free. But if you want to get free, high quality leads for your business, say yeah, or just write something in the chat. I don't care. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I just want to see your fingers moving and participating. Yay, Lily, Arun, hi. Jasmine, Yalid, hi. Okay, excellent, guys. My name is Nakimbe Baobab, and I'm here today to talk to you about the S.O.L.D system, S-O.L.D, lead generation, which stands for Strategic Organic Leads on Demand, that generates free traffic and leads on autopilot. And I'm also going to reveal to you my #1 S.O.L.D system strategy and hack that increases your business by 1 to 500% in as little as 97 days without spending a single solitary dime on advertising ever. So I really want to thank you. I want to thank you for spending, time with me today, because I know there are lots of different places that you could be, lots of different places you could be spending your time. You could be shopping on Amazon, spending your money, right? You could be in another webinar right now, listening to or learning about, growth mindset or artificial intelligence and chat GPT, or how to make money with businesses like affiliate marketing or passive income business opportunities. You could be learning about how to build your email list or e-farming, or you could be studying on how to become a public speaker or a coach or consultant, but you are here with me today, and that is the smart choice. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you focus on any of those things before understanding proper lead generation, what you are doing is putting the cart before the horse. And that doesn't make sense, does it? No, it doesn't make sense. If this does not make sense to you, put no in the chat. Okay. This is exactly what most people are doing. Most people, like I said, they're focusing on, they want their business to work. They want customers, they want leads. So it's like, well, I got to get the right mindset, or I got to do affiliate marketing to make money, or I got to understand chat GPT, or I got to learn email marketing, or how to get paid for what I do, all before focusing on lead generation. Okay. So this is the way that most people do it, but this is the way that it is supposed to be done. Doesn't this look like it makes much more sense? Right? This is how things do. You focus on the lead generation first before focusing on all of those other things. Because guess what, guys? If you don't know how to generate leads, none of the things that you do are going to work in any of those other programs, because no matter what your mindset is, or affiliate marketing chat, you have to know how to get leads to make any of those things grow. That is why this webinar is super important. All right. So if you want to get new customers, you know that you need to attract leads. But guess what? You don't want to just attract leads. You don't want to just focus on lead generation. You need to do it strategically. You have strategic lead generation. So, well, Nakimbe, what does that mean? Right? That's why I said the S.O.L.D system talks about strategic organic leads on demand. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Nakimbe Baobab. You may recognize me from my TED Talk back in 2020 on how to create a life you love with vision, or maybe you've seen me on Rich Sheffrin's Steal Our Winners program recently, talking about this very system, or maybe some of the work that I've done with Todd Brown at Marketing Funnel Automation. I have had the opportunity to work with some of the greatest minds and gurus in digital marketing, and they all love the S.O.L.D system and say that it completely makes so much sense. There's Gary Vee there in the middle. There's Rich Sheffrin again there on the left, and Mike Vilsain on the right. And I want you guys to know that the S.O.L.D system I'm going to introduce you to today comes from my Master of Business Administration, specializing in marketing, entrepreneurship, and innovation. And it's based in those academic principles. MAPTM and the S.O.L.D system are recognized as being leaders in the field of marketing leadership. And the system I'm going to introduce you to on proper lead generation, guys, has made millions and billions for corporations. And now I'm sharing that information with you. It's not very often that you have someone with my level of education and corporate experience who has made millions and billions for corporations coming to you and telling you exactly how they did it and how you can do it too, even if you had no money. So here's one company that I helped make $650 million. Here's another company in trading and Forex. They were able to make $690 million. And then in the HVAC and energy sector, I helped this company make $2.8 billion. So it doesn't matter if you are an experienced, success-driven entrepreneur, if you are inexperienced or brand new to business, or if you are an aspiring or growing entrepreneur, these theories, steps, and strategies I'm going to show you will work for you, just like they worked for this barbershop that increased their business by 256% in 6 months. The restaurant owner who 2x'd his income in 12 months, or even a nonprofit was able to make $1 million just after 14 months with the S.O.L.D system. This lead generation system has allowed me to travel the whole entire world. I've gotten to see some of the wonders of the world. I've climbed pyramids. I've gone on African safaris. I've lived abroad for months and years at a time, and I've been able to take my children with me. So think about all the things that you're going to be able to do for yourself and your family, and all of the things that you can make your dreams come true, and who you can share it with, right? Just using the proper strategies. You do not have to be one of those 68% of businesses that struggle when you implement the things that I'm about to show you here today. And I want you to know that as a chief marketing officer in the corporate sector with over 25 years of senior level experience, they usually pay me about $265,000 a year. That works out to be about $250, $350 an hour, right? So the value of the information that I'm going to share with you here today over the next 90 minutes, if you were to come into my office and I laid out these exact same strategies for you, I would have to send you a bill for at least $600. But today I'm going to be giving you this information for free, as a favor to my good friend and as a favor to all entrepreneurs out there. So make sure that you go ahead and you take notes, because I'm going to be going super fast. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to touch the tip of the iceberg with the information that I can share here today, because we only do have 90 minutes. But I do have a mentorship and a masterclass available afterwards if you want to get into more in-depth information with me. So today, what are we going to talk about? First of all, we're going to talk about why it's important to do lead generation and how to do it right. Then I'm going to cover the 7 mistakes that every entrepreneur that I've ever run into makes when it comes to lead generation. I'm also going to tell you about the 12 secret places where you can get high quality leads for free. And then, like I said, lastly, I'm going to tell you and show you the #1 hack to get free leads quickly, fast, and free to grow your business today. Okay, so #1, let's just jump right into it. So what is lead generation? Why is it important, and how do you do it correctly? Well, first of all, lead generation is the process of getting attention for your business that encourages people to ask questions and to engage with you so that you can eventually make a sale, right? And as entrepreneurs, we all face the same challenge: how to generate leads on a budget. Now, you know that you need a whole bunch of leads, because of all of those leads, only a few people are actually going to be interested. And of those people that are going to be interested, some will say, yeah, you know what, I think I'm going to pass. But only a few will actually pass through and become customers. So if you want to get 10 customers, you need at least 1,000 leads. That is about a 1% or percent conversion is what you can expect in a cold to warm market. Okay. Again, so now, well, why is lead generation important? I just told you need a lot of leads to get customers, and customers are the lifeblood of your business. So lead generation is actually the lifeblood of your business. And if you don't have leads, your business is going to shrivel up and die. So as I mentioned to you before, 68% of businesses struggle with lead generation. 50% of marketers say that it's their top priority, and that they spend at least half their budget on trying to get leads. Most businesses get about 2,000 leads per month. So how do you compare, right? If you're getting 2,000 leads a month at a 1% conversion, then maybe they're getting like 20 sales or something. How many sales are you guys getting? Tell me how many leads you're getting a month in your business in the chat. Right now, I know for a fact that the reason that businesses struggle with leads is because they're doing lead generation the wrong way. So now I'm going to talk to you about the 7 mistakes every entrepreneur makes when it comes to lead generation. Okay. Mistake #1. Now, guys, write this down. This is jumping into paid ads too quickly. There are 2 ways to generate leads, right? With organic marketing, which is what we're talking about here today, strategic organic leads on demand. With organic marketing, you publish content that's meant to draw in people naturally. With paid ads, you spend money to get your content seen, right? So as I mentioned, there's nothing wrong with paid ads. Paid ads are great, but that is the last thing you should focus on, and the last way you should be generating leads. There are 11 things that you should be doing before you jump into paid ads. And I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Now, What's the problem with paid ads? First of all, it's not possible for everybody. Not everybody has money to invest in paid ads. Secondly, paid ads haven't worked for everybody. Some people have invested in paid ads and have not been profitable, right? Paid ads are not always the right solution because it can be very confusing and very scary. And very often there's no support, no one to ask you questions or to hold your hand or to guide you through it or to mentor you through it, right? So you're trying to basically figure it out on your own, and you're not an expert. You have your own business to run, right? Paid ads can also be very painful. If you are investing in paid ads and you're seeing no progress or your ads aren't working, you know, it can be very, 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 very painful and heartbreaking and disheartening, right? Another problem with paid ads is you have no control, right? They can actually literally shut your account down at any time for any reason, and very often with very little, if not no explanation, right? So you have no control. Another problem with paid ads is that you can blow through your budget really quickly and easily and lose your shirt and get zero return on investment. This is why I know jumping into paid ads as a method of lead generation, as the first thing you do out the gate, is not the right way to go, right? And I'm going to tell you this from experience. These are actual clients that I've had or corporations that I've worked for, and I'm going to tell you their sorry, sad, paid ad story and journey. Okay, so the gentleman standing up on the left with his hands together, that's Kenneth T. He's a real estate agent, spent $10,000 on Google Ads and found that he got nothing out of it because he really didn't understand what he was doing. So just wasted all that money. The gentleman down on the bottom with the buttoned up white shirt and the black jacket, he is a piano instructor, has a really great online learning program for children. Took out some ads, they got calls, I think booked 20 sales calls, and out of that got 2 sales. That's not sustainable. Okay. The lady at the top, she's a business coach, and she would say, hey, you know what? If your business is failing, I can help you be successful. She took out Facebook ads and found that she got, I think, 700 and something leads, or maybe, yeah, I think she spent $2,900 to get 700 leads. And she said most of those leads were poor, pathetic, sick leads that didn't convert, right? They were poor quality leads. I'm going to be talking to you about organic methods that get you high quality leads, okay? Where, like I said, you don't have to spend a single solitary dime ever. The gentleman on the bottom in the blue shirt, he sells fly fishing gear. He was spending about $1,500 a month on Google ads and Facebook ads, paying somebody $500 to $1,000 a month to run those ads, and was only making about $1,500. So he's like, I'm breaking even and I'm actually losing. What is the point of putting all this time, effort, and energy into something with zero net return, right? The gentleman up on the top, these are one of the large, this is an education company that I worked for, and, leads. But we had shareholders and stakeholders to report to, and they want profit. So when they're looking at all the leads that are coming in and realize that it costs $4,000 to get this lead, but it costs nothing to get this lead, guess what, guys? They wanted us to get more free leads. They didn't want us spending the majority of our marketing budget on paid ads, right? And then the beautiful lady there on the right, her name is Diane. Diane is a certified nutritionist. She took out, I think, again, it was probably Facebook or Google ad or something like that, and ran people to her Facebook group and her email nurturing program, and found that people just stayed on her Facebook group or email list for years and never did anything, right? A huge waste of time, money, investment, strife, and struggle for no reason, right? And even the experts say the same thing. So here's my good friend, Dan Lehman. Dan Lehman made about $62 million over the last 3 years, and he spends about $100,000 a day in ads, okay? And he will tell you that paid ads can be really tricky unless you really know what you're doing. And as I mentioned earlier before, that's often not what happens, right? You often don't get the mentorship or the hand holding or the support, right? So you're left to kind of do it on your own, which is why a lot of people blow through their budget, right? And that's why Dan says paid ads can be really tricky unless you really know what you're doing. So that is not the best way to try to generate leads. My friend here, Alric Heck, who is a YouTube ad specialist, he will tell you that to do well, You need to be spending at least $250 a day on paid ads to generate leads. All right. That is $7,500 a month, guys, in one channel. What if you also want to advertise on LinkedIn or on Google or Instagram or Meta, right? Because you have to do testing, right? And that is what my good friend here, Tommy Traffic Power, says. He says that you need to spend at least 10 times the price of your product on testing to test fast to see what's going to work. That's why generating leads organically for free is pretty attractive, wouldn't you say? And he says, but most people spend too little, they take too long, and they don't test, they don't look at their analytics. And that's why paid ads don't really work for people. Now, guys, I want you to know that I'm not just speaking about this from other people's perspective. I completely and totally understand. Like I said, I had a very high-paying corporate job. There's me and the platform going to work. I was making great money, but I hated my job. I hated going to work every day. I had no joy, no freedom, no passion. And I remember thinking to myself, if I could just replace my income and make enough money to pay all of my bills and retire my parents and travel the world, then I would be happy, right? Say yeah in the chat if you agree with that. Doesn't that sound like so good? And it really worked really well for a while. I mean, I had my own business. I was making money. I left my dead end soul sucking job. I was happy. I was free. I was basically just living the life, right? But I wasn't collecting any leads. I wasn't generating leads, right? And I think part of the reason was, like I said before, I tried the paid ads route, but it also didn't work for me. I took out Google ads, and for some reason they shut my account down. Something about the bid wasn't high enough. They trick you, they lure you in, say, oh, spend a little bit of money with us. And then they're like, oh, you don't spend enough money with us. Right. So they shut my account down, stop showing my ads, right? So if ads aren't running, leads aren't coming in, no control. That's called a Google slap. So I got Google slaps. I thought, okay, well, forget you. Let me go to Facebook. Thought that would work better. And then I somehow ended up breaking their terms and conditions. I don't know how. There's no explanation. Again, no support. And I've heard of other people who ended up in Facebook jail for weeks at a time. Like, that's ridiculous, right? So why bother generating leads? I had a full book of clients, right? I was making money. I was happy. I was good. I was really busy. But the challenge was, because I wasn't generating leads, guys, I want you to pay attention to this. Because I wasn't collecting leads or generating leads, when those client contracts ended, or if they didn't pay their invoices, or if they didn't pay their invoices on time, I would go broke, right? That meant that I couldn't pay my bills. I couldn't pay my staff. My life insurance would lapse. I couldn't pay for critical business software. My credit went to crap. I had bill collectors calling me. There was one time that I was so broke, I had like less than $6 in two separate accounts, right? I think I had $543 in total. And I needed $5 of gas to get home. That was back in the day when $5 of gas could actually get you somewhere. And I put $2 of gas on my savings card and $3 of gas on my checkings account. And I was so embarrassed when I had to do that with the teller. I was so embarrassed. I thought that was the lowest financial moment of my life, except for the time when my car got repossessed. Okay. So there comes a time, maybe that's why you guys are here today, when it's like, you know what, enough is enough. That is why lead generation is extremely important. You need to keep your pipeline full, right? And I know that's hard to do, especially if you are on a shoestring budget. And I was on a shoestring budget, right? I couldn't even get like $10 gas, right? So I'm like, you know what? That's it. It is game day. It is on. And that is when I decided to hire a business coach. Even though I had done, very well, won awards, had all these accolades, was making lots of money, I remembered that all the most successful people say that everyone needs a coach. We all need people to give us feedback. Every coach needs a coach and has a coach. And like I said, I tried many things. I was trying entrepreneurialism. I did affiliate marketing. I did network marketing. And for one of those network marketing companies, I had done very well, America Financial Services, and got flown down to head office in Atlanta, Georgia, met the CEO there, John Addison, and he congratulated me. Congratulations. This is fantastic. It's a big milestone. Only good things are going to come for you from here on forward, but you have to continue to invest in yourself. And he told me successful people invest in themselves. And that stuck with me, and it never left me, because I never met a CEO of a powerful company like that, right? And lo and behold, what do you know? In 2016, John Addison was actually named the leadership editor of none but the Success magazine, right? And I'm so glad I listened to him, because we all know that the best investment you can make is in yourself. Just like you guys invested your time here today and not your money on Amazon, the best investment that you can make is in yourself. And I understand that it's not always easy, because for me, right, to work with Todd cost me $5,000 US. And I think that was like $5,000 for 12 or 13 weeks. But I was in Canada at the time. So when you did the conversion, that was $6,500 Canadian, which might as well have been 10,000 Canadian, right? And it was a lot of money. I didn't have it sitting around, and I had to actually pull it out of my savings. That's how serious I was, guys. You guys got to ask yourself, how serious are you? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so here we are years later. This is Todd and I back in, well, this was last year of 2022. And I have to say, it was really one of the best investments that I ever made, because that has paid me multiple hundreds of times over, right? So I just want to let you guys know that, thank you for being here today. Like I said, spending these 90 minutes with you, I want to give you the maximum amount of value, because it's not often that you get to sit with a CEO who's going to share these kind of inside strategies with you. So here we go. The S.O.L.D system, how to generate high quality leads on a shoestring budget. So let's just recap what we've covered so far, right? We talked about lead generation, what it is, why it's important, and how 99% of people do it wrong. I told you about the top 7 mistakes every entrepreneur makes. And we talked about the first one, which is jumping into paid ads too quickly. But the next things are that people are using too few channels. I asked you guys in the beginning, what channels do you use for lead generation? And most of you guys said, social media marketing, content marketing, video marketing. Now, I have worked with over 41,000 small businesses, startups, and entrepreneurs over the last few years, and they all do the same thing. Most people are only using these 3 channels, right? Social media, maybe some video, maybe some content marketing, guys, but that is not enough. That is not the way we do it in large corporations. We have at least 12 different lead generation channels that we use to get us leads. Learn with the S.O.L.D system, it's not that there are just these 12 channels from which you can generate leads. It is the sequence in which you do them that creates synergy. And I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. And that's why I'm telling you, never before has lead generation been done like this, explained like this, executed like this. And since it's been happening, it's making transformative results in people's businesses, like it will here for you today. So this is the mind shift I want you to have. Think about lead generation like you would a medical field, right? Excuse me. It's not just medicine. There are specialty areas within the field of medicine, just like there are specialty areas within the field of lead generation. Okay, nobody has ever explained lead generation to you guys like this before, right? So just like in the medical field, you can specialize in immunology. You can specialize in anesthesiology. You can specialize in dermatology or diagnostic radiology. You can focus on emergency medicine or family medicine or internal medicine or genetics, right? There are all these areas within the field of medicine. The same thing applies, guys, with lead generation. Lead generation is not general, right? You can get leads. You can get leads from video and video marketing. You can get local leads through local marketing. You can get mobile leads through mobile marketing. You can get social media leads through social media marketing. You can get analytical leads by analytical examination, right? You can get market share leads by doing some competitive research analysis and even using spyware. You can get branding leads through the correct messaging, branding, and positioning. You can get graphic design leads through SEO optimized images and image search, right? All free, guys. You can generate leads through content, through blogs, webinars, and podcasts. You can generate leads through syndication leads. And that's when your content is being shared by others and you're generating leads that way. You can get leads using strategic campaigns and having specific campaigns to generate specific leads, right? And then lastly, you can generate leads by paid ads. So that is like the revolutionary thing that I need you to first of all understand. Don't just be willy-nilly trying to generate leads here, there, and everywhere in a scattered, chaotic way. You can be methodical about it, and the S.O.L.D system teaches you and shows you how, right? So that is like the light bulb moment for you guys. And once you understand this, you should and will go about lead generation completely differently. And it's really going to create the synergy and the momentum to catapult your business beyond the stratosphere that you ever thought was possible, okay? The S.O.L.D system basically leverages the power of strategic organic lead generation to increase your revenue through multiple streams of leads, becoming super profitable to be able to eventually strategically scale through paid ads, right? The S.O.L.D system stands for Strategic Organic Leads on Demand, that generates free traffic and leads on autopilot and increases your business by 1 to 500% in as little as 97 days without spending a dime on advertising ever. And I hope I've shown you how to do that with these 12 steps in the S.O.L.D system. And that's what makes the S.O.L.D system very special. It's not just lead generation. The S.O.L.D system uses a specific sequence of the channels that are designed to provide you with a simple step-by-step strategy to generate leads for free and help you gain success in one channel before moving on to the next one, thereby gaining synergy and momentum that catapults your business and increases your profits so that you can successfully invest in paid ads and avoid all of the problems that I talked to you about before. So now imagine if you are generating like $100,000 a year from the leads that you're getting through your video marketing efforts. And then you're making another $50,000 a year from the leads you're getting from your local marketing efforts. And then you're making another $50,000 a year from the leads that you're getting from your mobile marketing efforts. And then you're making $150,000 a year from the leads that you're getting from your social media marketing, right? So now instead of being scattered on and all over the place, you are actually generating leads, money, and momentum in one channel before moving on to the next one. So now you have these 2 channels working, then you have these 3 channels working, and that's how you create synergy and momentum. And that's what makes the S.O.L.D system so special, right? So these are the different steps. They're not just steps with random names on them. These are the actual steps that you start with. This is part of the secret that I'm going to reveal to you. And as you can see there on the top, paid ads are last, right? Okay, so when we talk about the 7 mistakes that all entrepreneurs make when they're trying to master lead generation, right? They're jumping into paid ads too quickly. They're using too few channels. And as I mentioned, they're just doing this shallow surface marketing. Everything is kind of siloed and segregated and scattered and sporadic, right? There's no system. So you have no success because there's no synergy, because there's no sequence, and there's nothing that's step by step. This is mistake 3, 4, and 5, right? Now, what do I mean? Somebody put in the chat here, what does that mean, surface marketing? That means that you're not going deep enough and you're not going wide enough. You're just focusing on the things that you maybe see your competitors doing, or you maybe see, someone tell you in a TikTok reel, right? But what you have to do is you have to focus on one particular channel as if you couldn't get leads from anywhere else. Right? So if that's all you had to depend on, you know that you would go deep and wide, just like when you're drilling for oil or when you're mining for gold. You have to go deep and you have to go wide. Why would you think that you shouldn't do that in any one particular lead generation channel and hit success? It's not going to happen. It doesn't happen that way, guys. That's what I'm here to tell you. So because most people do it wrong, and it doesn't work, they just give up. They think that, oh, I must have done something wrong. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to try a different tactic, or I'm simply going to move on. When that happens, you never gain synergy. You never have momentum because you keep starting, stopping, starting, stopping, starting, stop. That is not momentum. That is not synergy. And in case you don't know what synergy is the interaction or cooperation of 2 or more organizations, substances, or whatever to produce a combined effect that is greater than the sum of their separate parts. Well, what does that mean? It means that instead of 1 + 1 = 2, 1 + 1 now equals 3. Then you got 1+1+1+1. So that's why I tell you it's very important to master lead generation in one particular channel or stream before moving on, so that you can actually get this synergistic effect. That is why I'm telling you, never in the history of lead generation, never in the history of digital marketing, never in the history of the internet ever itself has there been anything like the S.O.L.D system, which is a unique step-by-step order that builds lead generation success on the success of previous channels and creates sequential synergy and marketing momentum that promotes exponential growth. It's strategic, not random lead generation. That's why the S.O.L.D system is in such high demand, right? Most people, like I said, they're not strategic. They have no strategy, and that's why they fail. Because as I mentioned, they're doing a little bit of everything. So forget about like all 12 channels, guys. The first thing you want to focus on now today is video marketing. Why? This is like the secret, right? You want to start with and focus on video marketing because it's the easiest, quickest, sexiest, fastest, most fun way to generate traffic and leads fast for free. It's easy, it's fast, it's effective, it's free, it saves time, and it saves money, right? The videos, the leads that you get, all the stuff that comes out of video actually fuels the rest of the S.O.L.D system. Video marketing is the foundation of the S.O.L.D system. It is the first place you should focus on when you are trying to generate leads. Here's why. You can take a larger video and you can cut it up into a lot of different pieces. You can, and AI can help you do that, right? If anybody decides to get into my marketing or mentorship program, we have an amazing AI stuff that makes this super duper easy for you to do. Anyway, you can also transcribe the content from the video, and now you have written content that you can use in your blogs, your emails, on your social media, right? Then you can syndicate that content. You can syndicate your videos in so many more places than you can text, images, or written text, right? Video has better traction, which also helps with your SEO, right? It's easier to rank a video than it is to rank your website. You can master SEO with video. Videos are also more memorable, so it helps your brand to stand out, which makes you look more credible and professional in the marketplace. So you'll have an edge up on your competition who will be easily forgotten. They may not even have any videos, right? So you can outpace, outperform, and beat out your competition. And it also helps you to identify your audience, right? And get your buyer personas and all that kind of stuff, because you are going to know who likes your video, who's interacting with it. And that's going to create a buyer profile and persona for you, which eventually just gives you better quality leads, right? So what do the marketing experts say? Over 80% of them say that video marketing helps them with their lead generation. Obviously, it gives them a great ROI. It increases traffic to their website, and it helps with sales. Like, it directly helps with sales, right? Something as simple as including a video on your landing page can boost conversions by 86%. So that's why I want to tell you guys, video, it's not just like, oh, I got to make reels. No, it's about having a video marketing strategy, using video in multiple places and in multiple ways to get leads. It's not just about posting reels or TikToks, right? It's strategic. So in terms of reach and getting more customers and clients, which you guys all said that you wanted, social video generates 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. So if you're going to spend your time on something, why wouldn't you spend your time on something that works and that could go viral? Why spend that same amount of time, effort, and perhaps money on something that's not going to have as wide a reach, right? And then it says that 86% of marketing professionals use video as a tool. So if you're not using it, why not? Maybe you're confused. Well, because I don't know, should I be focusing on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook Reels, or Shorts? Well, let's end this debate right now, right? Even though TikTok technically surpassed Google as the most popular website of the year, right? You got to realize that, guys, we're not about entertaining people. We're about getting customers to engage with us, right? When people when they have a buying intent, when they are looking for solutions to solve a problem or they want to purchase something, they go and they search for it. Right now, 94% of all searches happen on Google property, whether it's just through Google search engine itself or through images. As I mentioned to you guys before, you know how many people are neglecting that as a lead generation strategy and method? Again, I don't have time to get into it right now, But images, guys, that's free and you can be found and you can get customers that way. Anyway, let me not get off track. And then, of course, thirdly, there's YouTube. Now, even though YouTube is the third largest or the third most popular search tool within the Google wheelhouse, it is the second most popular search engine tool out there. So after Google, the next place people go to search is YouTube. They're not going on TikTok to search for solutions and answers and stuff like that, guys. That's why we say focus on video and focus on YouTube first, because even though TikTok is going to edge YouTube in terms of time spent, right? This year, YouTube is going to boast 235 million monthly views, 235 million views per month. TikTok is only going to have half of that, 1 million views. Why would you not be on the platform that has more views monthly, right? So if that's the difference in the amount of people that are on the platform monthly, compound that over a year. That's a lot of views lost if you are focusing on TikTok, right? And they're not searching for solutions and typing in search terms in TikTok. They do that on YouTube and on Google. So that's where you want to be. So I'm not saying don't make video for TikTok or Reels or whatever. I'm just saying make videos with YouTube in mind. And here's why. If you're catering to a younger audience, right, according to Influencer Marketing Hub, then yeah, sure, TikTok is the way to go. But if you're looking for a more flexible general demographic, then you want to stick with YouTube. So what about return on investment, right? Which one's more popular, TikTok or YouTube? So it says on the surface, TikTok has 318 million in terms of organic traffic, but YouTube has 646 billion in terms of organic traffic. So like they're not even in the same stratosphere, right? And in terms of paid traffic, TikTok has about 643,000, while YouTube has 6.5 million viewers looking at their ads on YouTube. And then in terms of return on investment, which video platform gives you the highest return on investment? YouTube. Gives you a 35% return on investment, or it's either saying 35% of people say it. I don't know how to read the whole thing, but it's right there on search engine general, right? But you get the highest return on investment rather from YouTube, and then Facebook, then Instagram. Like TikTok is like right there on the bottom. So unless you're looking at these statistics, which is what a strategist does, that's why I'm a chief marketing officer, because we dig into the weeds. We look at the statistics. We look at the research. That's what you do when you're doing your master's degree. It's not just, you can't just say stuff. You have to prove it. You have to test it. You have to have numbers, right? So I dig into this. I'm just not, oh, TikTok is popular. No, let me do the research. And the research says YouTube is better. If you're going to go on YouTube, guys, I just want to tell you real quick, you need to focus on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts is the ish right now. Here's why. YouTube is being placed, Shorts are being placed everywhere on YouTube because YouTube wants to compete with TikTok, right? So they know TikTok is doing very well. So now they have, well, let's do our own version of Shorts, right? So Shorts, if you do Shorts as your videos right now, they will show up in search results. They're going to show up they have their own mobile feed. Shorts show up after regular videos. They show up as recommended videos. Shorts are showing up on the homepage. Shorts are basically showing up everywhere. And they're also introducing short ads. So guys, the reason I said, do paid ads last, if you do all this organic stuff and you get to test and see what works, then you can take the best videos with engagement or reach or whatever, and turn those into ads. And I think this was only introduced in February. So ads are going to be really, really cheap right now. It's super expensive on, I think, Google and Facebook. You're getting a lower return on investment, right? So anyway, this is like the secret strategy that I normally tell, my high-end clients working these plans for them. Okay, the other thing I want to let you guys know is that people aren't using best practices. So like I said, using very shallow, scattered, sporadic, siloed marketing, right? They're not using best practices, and that's because most people don't have a CMO like me working in their organization to support them and tell them what these best practices are, to do the research, right? And it's not enough to just make videos. And that's, again, where some people get lost. I know a lot of people that are doing the right things, but they're getting the wrong results. And it's because, like I said, you're not going deep enough. You're not going wide enough. I don't have time to go into that, into this whole presentation. But making videos is not enough. You have to create videos that work to capture high quality leads, not just likes, right? Not just follows. You want high quality leads that are going to convert into customers so you can get more cash. This is not about entertainment, right? So what does that mean? This is why I'm liking Google. I'm liking Facebook, because you can put a title on your video with the proper keywords that people are searching for that's going to solve their problem, so they can find your video, they can find you, right? And then hopefully you'll have a URL in your description, and most people don't. I'm going to get into that in a second. It's crazy. But like I said, of all of the different ways to generate leads, you want to start with and focus on video. You want to focus on video with YouTube in mind. You want to focus on YouTube shorts, and you want to solve people's problems. So make sure that you have not just a video, but a video with a title that captures people's attention, right? You also have to have enough videos. It's not enough to just say, oh, I'm going to have a YouTube channel and put up a couple of videos. A couple of videos is not enough to count. You need a certain amount of videos to get the algorithm's attention and to make them think that you're serious and consistent and are going to bring more viewers to the platform, right? And then you also have to have a variety of different videos. You have to test. The algorithms are always changing, right? Then you want to make sure that you're posting at the right times of day. Again, it's not enough to just post videos, right? There are certain times of the day that you have to post to get those high quality leads. You also have to post at the right times of day, right? You can't just say, oh, I got to do video marketing, I got to post a video. No, you have to post at the right times of day, when your right ideal target market's going to be on there, or when the algorithms are going to show it. And you got to think about things like watch time and the length of your videos. These are all analytical things that, again, chief marketing officers are going to go into and dig into, that the regular entrepreneur or small business owner is not going to know, because you're busy running your own business. You are not a chief marketing officer, right? It's also really important to have the proper cover banners and thumbnails. That's another reason I like YouTube, is because if you have the right banner and thumbnail, it's like you can get people to click on it and capture attention in a way that you can't necessarily on the other social media channels when it comes to videos. And then you got to optimize them and maximize them and try to get them to rank. Again, I've seen people in my masterclass, in my mentorship program, and when I tell them to show me, are you guys doing video marketing? Yeah, we do video marketing. And when I take a look at their videos, it's like, this is really bad. It doesn't have any of the best practices. There are no hooks in the beginning. It's not engaging. It's too long. It's too short. It's, you know what I mean? And you don't just want videos for the sake of videos. You want them to rank. You want people to find you so that they can become leads and customers. So that's why I think sometimes people, myself included, we fool ourselves into thinking we want to be successful, but don't actually really do all of the things, go deep enough and wide enough to be successful. We do the shallow things. And why isn't it working? Right? And that includes things like having a system to capture leads and having your landing page information in the description of your video. Again, I know people who post videos to YouTube and there's no landing page URL in the description. How are you collecting leads? Again, that's why this is a total shift in mindset. Everything has to be focused on lead generation, not just doing the things that you need, not just doing the things that you think you need to do in marketing. Like I said in the beginning, you're not just making and posting videos for the sake of making and posting videos. You are making and posting videos strategically to capture leads, to turn those leads into prospects that will eventually, some of them, become customers. Otherwise, you are completely wasting your time, spinning your wheels, and just whatever. Anyway, the last thing I want to focus on is they don't have any sustainable lead generation method, which I just talked about. And that is like, you don't have a system to collect leads. Like, you're doing marketing stuff, but what's the goal or objective of your marketing? It should be to generate leads. Most people don't have a sustainable lead generation system, and that's why they don't have success. So what I mean by that, you don't want to, in your social media, you don't want just to have your link tree. I used to do it too. So I get it. I want you to see my website and my YouTube page, and I want you to sign up for my webinar, and I want you to look at my media and my press release. And that just confuses people, You want to send them and funnel them to one place, collect their name, number, email address, so that you can have control, get them into your pipeline. Then you can send them to all of those places. So for me, this is a missed opportunity. Here's another example. Hey, follow us on TikTok or Instagram, or follow my podcast. Like, that's a lot of different places you're sending people. How are you collecting leads when you're sending them everywhere? Just collect the leads. That's what I mean. Most people, again, don't think about it strategically. It's nobody's fault. It's not your fault if you're feeling, oh my God, I never thought about it that way, right? Most people don't think about it strategically. They don't have a system, but that's because you may not have the educational background, the depth, the experience, the exposure that someone like me has, which is why people have and pay chief marketing officers hundreds of thousands of dollars to implement these strategies for them, right? So for example, for me, every video that I have, so there's a client I used to have, well, she's still my client, but when she started, she had some really great videos, but there wasn't a single link in any of her descriptions to go back to collect leads. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Right. And when you look at my video there on the bottom, I have a link to this very webinar on every single one of my videos, because you have to register to watch the video. And then I get to collect people's names, numbers, and email addresses, right? The other thing is, you want to have a professional looking YouTube channel. This is Mapdim's YouTube channel, right? You want your YouTube channel to look professional. You want it to state exactly what you do, and you want to have a call to action, right? So that's what I'm saying. Just have a single focus when it comes to lead generation. Again, just like medicine, don't think about lead generation in this very broad way. Realize that there are avenues, streams, and channels of lead generation, and you need to have a single focus on one, master it, dominate it, go deep and wide until you get success. Then you move on to the next channel, and that's how you create synergy. Okay, so in my experience, what's the problem? Why people don't have success with lead generation? Again, 68%. Like I said, they don't think about lead generation as a system, and therefore they have no strategy. Most people don't know how to do lead generation. I've never really thought about it. They're marketing, they're doing things, but again, not with lead generation in mind. People say that they don't have time. Look at all the different things you have to do, know, learn, and execute. That's crazy, right? Sometimes you're intimidated by tech or software. How am I going to set up my YouTube channel? How am I going to set up my email marketing platform? It can be really intimidating, and it can stop people, which is why they sometimes do busy work, things that make them feel good, like they're doing something, but something that actually never leads to any real financial success. Now, you don't have to put a 1 in the chat, but say it, or put your hand up to yourself if you know what I'm talking about there, right? You're scared of stuff, so you do other stuff to make yourself feel better, but it's not actually the stuff you really need to do. Another thing I've heard or seen about why people don't really do proper lead generation is they say they don't have the time, money, or resources to pay for copy. Like, who's going to write my video script, or, you know what I mean? And then sometimes people don't have a system in place to follow up with all of those leads. It's like, I actually can't handle a big influx of leads right now, because I'm so busy right now, right? So this is what I see people tell me is the main problem with lead generation. And that's why I created the S.O.L.D system, the S.O.L.D organic lead generation program, so that people on a shoestring budget or with no budget at all can get high quality leads for free. Just like this barbershop, like I said, they made they increased their business by 256 in less than 6 months. Tony here in Gulfport, Mississippi, king of Philly cheesesteaks, doubled his income within 12 months. And it even works for nonprofits. The ACBN is a nonprofit that I helped, and they made over $1 million just 14 months after working with them. So here is basically the S.O.L.D system. It's not open to the public. And the reason it's not open to the public is because people would just do too much. They would get scattered and they would want to jump here and everywhere. So we're like, you know what? We're only going to make one module available. And then when people finish that module and are having success with leads, then we will introduce them to the other one. So you can't just go and buy the entire S.O.L.D system. It won't work. But today I am offering a fast start program, because like I said, I really do appreciate the time that you're spending with me, because we are actually looking for partners and people to spread the word about the S.O.L.D system. And so I have a special offer to help get you on a fast start right now. We have our video marketing mastery mentorship program that tells you, it helps you to go deep and wide, and it gives you all the little nuances that you need. It's totally completely infused with, my 25 years of public and private senior level executive marketing, right? So it's just, what is video marketing? How do you use it? How is it important? I talked to you about all of those marketing experts. Over 80% of them use it. And in chapter 1, we talk about why. Then we talk about all the different types of videos. That's something that, I used to hear, well, I don't know what types of videos to make, blah, blah, blah. In this section, week 2, we tell you about all the different types of videos that you can possibly make. So you're never bored, you get to test and see which ones work. And then we talk about the importance of keyword research. Again, like I mentioned, you're not here to entertain. You are here to convert prospects into customers, people that are looking for solutions, people that have problems. So you want to make sure that you are using the right keywords in your video. And in this module, we talk to you about keyword research, as well as how to get your videos to rank on YouTube so you can show up on the first page of video. Those best practices, again, don't make the mistake that so many other entrepreneurs or small business owner makes, where you're making videos, but you're making videos all wrong, or the wrong kinds of videos. We can help you save a lot of time and headaches. That deep and wide, it's all here, video practices. This is what you do in the beginning, this is your opening, this is your end, this is what you do in the middle, this is how long it should be. All of those practices you get right here. And what I love about this program is you don't have to go to a million different websites or blogs or try to collect the information yourself and risk missing something. It's all here for you, right? And then we show you how to optimize your video as well. So it's found in lots of search engines, as well as how to syndicate your video and how to get it seen on multiple platforms by multiple people so that you have that massive organic growth. And then again, it's all about strategy. You can't just willy-nilly, what am I posting today? No, we show you how to create, even using AI really quickly, a really quick and easy 30-day video marketing calendar that you can easily turn into a 1-year strategy. And for a very limited time only, and for a very only limited amount of people, because I really only want to work with like basically superstars, like people that are hot, not lukewarm entrepreneurs. So I'm going to throw in this bonus program, like I said, for a limited time only and for a limited amount of people, because Shorts is the ish right now, and it's a little bit specialized, right? So with Shorts, with the bonus program that we're offering, in addition to the regular S.O.L.D System Video Marketing Mentorship Masterclass program, it's like what to post, what content works, what the algorithms like, and it's lifetime access. So as algorithms change and things change, we keep you up to date. When to post, how many times per day or week to post, so you don't have to research this information by yourself and on your own. It's like that support that we talked about earlier that's so sorely missing in the marketplace, right? As well as what hashtags to use, what the current trends are, the best video practices right now, how to get views with titles, thumbnails, and descriptions that I was talking to you about earlier, how to use videos to get leads, and then how to syndicate your videos so that your business can grow, right? So Alethea Cador, registered psychotherapist, says that the S.O.L.D system allowed me to create some great videos that got attention, leads, and landed me instant sales. I am forever indebted. Cannot thank you enough. Tristan Kerr with DQ Construction says, I was a little bit lost on how to get exposure for my business before we started using the S.O.L D system. Now we have a clear plan on how to get and attract leads, and we've implemented the first few suggestions. We're already getting calls and booking appointments. Woo! So this is why, if you don't use the S.O.L D system to generate leads, you are condemning yourself to suffer and struggle, okay? Here are the things that you want to consider when it comes to lead generation. With the S.O.L D system, we use 12 different channels to generate leads, video being the first channel. Without the S.O.L D system, most people max out at about 3, right? When you are using the S.O.L D system, you will go to paid ads last and late after you've learned what works organically. Without the S.O.L D system, most people just jump into paid ads way too quickly. They do it first, they do it early, and they fail. When you use the S.O.L D system to help you generate leads, you are going to maximize best practices. Without the S.O.L D system, that won't happen because you have no structure, support, or strategy to help you or to know what to do, right? With the S.O.L D system, you at least have a step-by-step strategy. You know what to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. Without the S.O.L D system, there's no strategy. There's nothing that's step-by-step, and you're completely winging it, throwing spaghetti to the wall and hoping for the best. Now, that doesn't work in That doesn't really work in business. That's not how corporations work. And there's a reason why they make millions and billions and why some people can't even pay their light bill, guys, right? Because you have to go deep, you have to go wide. You're going to get the benefits of a chief marketing officer with infused into the S.O.L.D system. There's actually a chance for a very few limited of you guys if you want to work directly with me. But with the S.O.L system, you get to work, you get to go deep and wide. Without the S.O.L system, you're not going to do that. You are going to sentence yourself to shallow, segregated, scattered, siloed marketing. With the S.O.L system, you get to create synergy and momentum that catapults your business and gives you exponential results. Without the S.O.L system, that is never going to happen. You are going to stop and start and stop and start and struggle and suffer, basically. So you need a system, you need strategies. And that is why corporations hire and pay chief marketing officers to put these things together for them and implement and execute them, right? And you're getting the benefit of all of that today for free, right? With the S.O.L system, there's a structured, systematic way for you to collect leads, as I showed you. Some people aren't really thinking about or focusing on lead generation, yet you want to get customers. Right? So we have a structured, systematic way for you to do that. Without the S.O.L system, that will never happen. And with the S.O.L system, you get 1 year of annual support and lifetime access to the S.O.L system and everything that changes along the way, right? So what do you mean by support? Somebody, Rachel put in this, what do you mean by support? Well, when you get involved in the S.O.L system video marketing mentorship and mastery program today, what we're going to do is right away, we're going to book a one-on-one personalized strategy call with you. On this 60-minute call, we're going to have a discovery session where we find out what you do for your business, what's working, what's not working, what you like, what you enjoy, what are you struggling with, and what are some solutions that we can come up with. We're going to take a look at your goals. What are your financial goals, your life goals, your family goals? Like, what are you trying to achieve? And then put together a step-by-step structured plan for you to get to do that, and then show you what you need to do to execute it, and then hold your hand as you implement it. I mean, it is like absolutely fantastic. Then you also get 4 tickets for you and a guest, right? So it's like buy one, get one. Well, you don't actually have to buy anything because it's free. So, but you get 4 tickets to our quarterly S.O.L system organic lead generation workshops and working sessions. And by working sessions, I mean we actually work on your business. You will walk away with a document and a strategy in each of these areas. So event number 1, capturing leads with video marketing, local marketing, social media, and social media marketing, right? And then about 3 months later, we have another one of these events where we show you how to use mobile to get leads, things like QR codes and SMS messages. And then we, get comfortable with analytics, how to look at your numbers to make strategic decisions, as well as competitive research to get more leads. Right. Then you'll have some time to work on that. Then we come back and we take a look at branding and how you can get and generate leads with branding and graphic design and content that attracts more leads. And then the last event is how to be super strategic and scale with content syndication, campaign planning, and for paid ads and leads. Okay, so somebody asked me to put a link in the chat right now. So because they want to be one of the first people to sign up. I don't care how much this is. I want it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the chat. Or actually, Maggie, if you can put it in the chat. I don't know if you want to answer privately or publicly to everybody. But yeah, if you guys want to get in, because like I said, it's just a limited amount of people that I'm able to take on this wonderful journey with me. Anyway, you're also going to get weekly access to me in our group coaching call, where I will be able to work with you on your personal business. And as I think I mentioned earlier, if you guys sign up to the webinar stuff, you will actually see previous trainings that I've done with other groups, so you'll know how it's going to work for you. But yeah, you'll get 1 year access to my S.O.L system strategy mentorship program, which is usually like $15,000 for the year. You get access to me every single week for an hour and a half. Imagine how much I charge for an hour and a half, and you get to hang out with me for an hour and a half where we work on your business and lead generation. And if you're not available to make the live call, then you can get access to recordings. And like I said, support is really important. So we want to make sure that within the year that you're working with us, that we also have a midway checkup and check-in strategy call to see how everything is going that you're implementing. If it's working, have you stumbled on anything? Do you need any help along the way? And then at the end of the program, it's like, yay, you did it. Congratulations on your success. We guarantee that you will increase your leads by 1 to 500% within, as little as 97 days, as well as executing all of these other things so that you can, achieve those goals and dreams and financial benchmarks that you want, right? And then if there's any challenges or businesses change, things have changed and you need to pivot, we will also help you with a correction or a rescue call. So that's what we mean in terms of support. Okay, so what's included in your investment today should you get involved in the video marketing mentorship and YouTube Shorts program with me? Okay, just a quick recap. You are going to get the S.O.L.D system video marketing lead generation program that is not available for sale publicly online to anybody right now. That program on its own is $14.97. It's actually a little bit more, but this is an older slide. We've increased the price. Anyway, so you'll get access to the video marketing lead generation program valued at $14.97. You're going to get the Shortcut Your Way to Success with Shorts YouTube program valued at $4.97 on its own. You're also going to get the introductory evaluation and strategy call for $2.97. Like I said, my hourly rate's $250 to $350 an hour. So you'll get to sit with us for an hour on your introductory call. You get 4 tickets to the quarterly S.O.L.D system training workshops. I think they're $3 or $2.97 each. Anyway, it works out to be, I think it's $3.97 each. Anyway, it works out to be $15.96, but you get tickets not only for you, but also for a friend or a business associate or family member, loved one, dog, I don't care, right? Then you also get access to the weekly group coaching call with me, valued at $13,000, your midway check-in support call, $199, and then your congratulations success call. That's everything that comes in your investment today. That's a total value of $17,380, right? So if you're wondering, wow, this sounds amazing. Is this for me? Can I really do this? Is this really, 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 really for real? It really is, okay? This is for everybody. It doesn't matter your experience level, your income level, the type of business you have, or what stage you are in your business. It doesn't matter if you've tried things before in the past and they have or haven't worked for you, right? It doesn't matter if you don't have a lot of time, don't have a lot of experience, if you don't feel comfortable with tech or don't understand lead generation. It doesn't matter if you don't have a lot of money. This is a worthy and worthwhile investment because you will actually use it and see, and we guarantee immediate results, okay? So now what problems does the S.O.L.D system really solve? It solves a traffic problem because we show you how to get traffic with your videos. It solves a lead generation problem because now that you're getting traffic, you can systematically collect leads with, the lead generation sustainable method that we show you. It solves a money problem because you don't have to pay for ads. It solves a money problem because it helps you make money. And so you have a huge return on investment because you didn't have to put anything in. There's a third money problem that it solves, which it brings money in, right? It solves all the problems that you have with paid ads because you don't have to do paid ads with the S.O.L.D system. And it solves the problem of feeling, scared and scattered and frustrated and sad and unsupported, right? The S.O.L.D system solves the problem of poor quality leads because you are able to get great quality leads. You're not just paying for any old leads because someone just happened to click on it, right? People see your stuff, they like it, they want it, they put up their hand, they volunteer to follow you. So you're getting higher quality leads, plus your video is also going to identify your ideal target market. And it also solves the problem of feeling stagnant or feeling stuck, right? What are the benefits of the S.O.L.D system? It's easy, it's quick, it's free, it's fun, it's structured, it's strategic. It's simple, so it doesn't matter what experience that you have, right? It's strategic. You are getting corporate level strategy infused into the system. So you're getting the structure and support that you don't get outside in the world, as I showed you. If you use any other method to try to generate leads, what's going to happen? And I already told you, you cannot do anything else unless you understand lead generation, or you will be putting the cart before the horse, right? So the other benefits of the S.O.L.D system, like I said, it's simple, it's step-by-step. Gets you instant results. It gets you competitive conversion numbers. In the cold market, conversion numbers are like 1 to 2% conversion. This is basically almost like a warm market in a way. The conversion numbers are the same, if not, and usually better. You're like 3, 4, 5, 6% conversion using organic methods and what's called demand generation and attraction. That's a whole other thing. But if anybody's interested in that, again, you'll get access to my entire webinar library where you can sift through it and go and research topics that you're interested in or that you like. For those of you who get into the program, that is, let me be clear. And so you also get a higher rate return on investment because organic lead generation is, of course, free. So how long does it take? How long does the S.O.L system take? Well, the first strategy that I showed you in the S.O.L system video marketing module takes about 10 hours to implement. Like I showed you, we talked to you a little bit about what is marketing, why it's important, some statistics, success stories, keyword research, all that kind of stuff, right? So discover video, an hour, do keyword research in your niche, come up with 50 video titles. We also tell you how to make 4 different videos that you can syndicate in different places. We show you how to edit those videos using best practices, and then how to come up with 4 different hooks for the beginning of your videos and call to actions you can add at the end of your videos. How to post and optimize. Again, so none of it takes really long. Like you can just work on one thing a day, one thing an hour, one thing a week, one thing a month. It's completely up to you, right? But yeah, no more than about 10 hours if you just implemented the whole thing. And then lastly, guys, I said I was going to save the best hack for last. So today's #1 hack to get free leads and to grow your business is basically just by combining these 3. You want to combine video marketing with YouTube, and you want to focus on YouTube Shorts when you're doing video. That is the #1 way to grow right now, because short form video is everything. And statistics, again, that's what a chief marketing officer does. I look at the statistics, I do the research. Statistics show that people who consume your short video content go and watch your longer form videos, right? That's where the engagement and the education comes in. And that is an opportunity that is not afforded to you with other social media platforms. So to quickly recap, we went over today what lead generation is, why it's important, how to do it right. We went over the 7 mistakes every entrepreneur makes, right? Paid ads too quickly, not going deep and wide enough, being shallow, and not being strategic in your lead gen efforts, right? The 12 secret places that you can get high quality leads for free. Remember, you can become a specialist in one particular area of lead generation, just like you can become a specialist in one area of medicine, whether it's video marketing, local marketing, social media marketing, content marketing, branding, competitive research, analytics. You can get leads from 12 different places. I also told you that I was going to tell you what today's #1 hack to get free leads and to grow your business fast is going to be, and that is having the combination of video marketing, focusing on YouTube, and focusing on YouTube Shorts. You also know that the S.O.L system has helped lots of small businesses and large corporations alike. You know that the S.O.L system has been recognized as being revolutionary in the digital marketing world, and it's won multiple awards. You also know that it's based on academic, corporate, small business, and direct response experience, and it's backed by some of the biggest, brightest names in the market. So I know that some of you have already asked for the link. You're going to sign up. Amazing, wonderful. I think I have a few spots available. So check this out. To help you out even further, if you're sitting on the fence about this, let me tell you about some of the bonuses that we are throwing in for today only. This is crazy, guys. Okay, I told you don't leave, pay attention, don't have any distractions. So make sure you write this down, because this is some crazy, crazy stuff. We've got 12 amazing bonuses for you, okay? To help you, like I said, get off to a fast start. We want to see you be successful. We don't want you to struggle or stumble. I have like 25 years plus experience. I can do this in the snap of a finger that would take you guys so long to do. I just want to make it easy. I want you to have success, and I want the S.O.L system to be out there and to help everyone. So bonus #1 is basically the don't worry, I'll do it for you bonus, right? Which means we told you about the importance of video, the importance of YouTube. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel or not, but if you don't and you're not techie and you don't have time, don't worry, we'll do it for you. We will set up your YouTube channel and we'll make it look nice and professional. If you already have a YouTube channel, we will check it out and make sure that it is doing what it is supposed to do. Then we are also going to give you your own graphic designer to create a YouTube cover channel banner for you, right? So you're going to see like before and after. There's Russell Brunson. You see like there's Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels at the top. There's Mapton, that's our company, down on the bottom. There's one of my clients, and then there's Grant Cardone. So you can see their YouTube channel covers look very professional. It's attractive. We told you when people are searching, you're going to want to attract them so that they click, right? This is what a lot of people's YouTube cover banners look like. They don't even have one. These are all my clients. The nutritionist there, the construction person there, and the Gulfport, Mississippi restaurant guy. This is what their YouTube channel covers look like before. Again, if you don't have a chief marketing officer working for you, you might not even know that something like this is even important, right? Or you'd have to pay somebody to do it. Another thing, bonus number 3, is we're going to give you 6 YouTube covers for some of the videos that you do, right? Because like I said, it's not enough to just have a video and put up the video. You need thumbnails that are going to attract people to click and send a clear message with what is the benefit of watching this video. So you'll be able to outpace, outperform, and beat your competition by something as simple as having YouTube thumbnails for your videos. We'll do that for you. Look at Alex Hormozi's right there. It's the consistency in the branding. This is Gary Vaynerchuk, right? And statistically speaking, Vudini says that 90% of the best performing videos on YouTube have a custom thumbnail. So we're not just throwing in these bonuses for the sake of throwing them in. We want you to win, right? And then a survey taken by digitalinformationworld.com said that the perfect thumbnail is actually the key to your YouTube success. A study found that 72% of the most popular thumbnails included a face and got 920,000 more views on average than thumbnails without a face. So again, if you don't have a chief marketing officer working for you and knowing these things, you might, oh, I'm doing video marketing. I heard video marketing is going to be good for my business. Oh, I'm doing video marketing and it's not working because you're not going deep enough. You're not going wide enough. You're not optimizing and you're not using those best practices, things that you may not know, like having a thumbnail. And guess what? It's not enough to just have a thumbnail. You have to have a thumbnail with a face in it. So let me just go back here and show you. Do you guys notice all of these thumbnails that we said we're going to give to you have faces in them? So you might not even understand or see the subtle strategy behind some of the things that we're offering you as these bonuses, because again, it would take you 25 years for you to figure it out on your own. And you're not trying to become a professional marketer. You're just trying to make money for your business, right? We talked to you about lead generation. So, I mean, having a landing page and being systematic so you can have sustainable strategic lead generation. So what does that mean? You have to have a landing page to put in the description of your YouTube video URL, right? So some people have tech challenges with landing pages, or can't afford landing pages, or they do landing pages and they look like crap, or they're not optimized, or they don't have the right copy. Forget about all that stuff, guys. We're going to give you 3 landing pages over the next 12 months that we're working for you. We'll give you 3 custom landing pages so you can actually do some A/B testing and use them for different things. And then now that you have a landing page, people are going to click on it. They're going to give you their name, number, and email address. They're going to go into what? Not into the ether. They have to go into your email marketing software, whether it's MailChimp or Aweber or anyone. We will set up your email marketing automation software for you. So when people click on your landing page, those leads have somewhere to go. And if you already have one of this software set up, we're going to take a look at it for you, ask you if you're having any struggles or challenges, and really try to make sure that your email marketing software is set up properly and that it's maximized and optimized to work, and answer any questions that you might have about it, right? So now when people land on the landing page and they get into your email list, they need a welcome email. That's where the engagement starts. So you're going to want to have a welcome email. That's going to take time and copy skills. Don't worry about that. We've written dozens, hundreds, thousands of welcome emails for dozens of industries, and we will just, customize it to your business, but we will help set up your autoresponder welcome email. Then, sorry about that, my granddaughter is making a lot of noise in the background, so I got to wrap this up really quickly. But anyway, then bonus number 7 is we are going to, once you welcome them, you can't just say, okay, welcome, and they can't just not hear from you again. You have to follow up with them. And again, this requires strategy. You're not just sending emails to send emails. You're not just having a newsletter to have a newsletter. You want to educate them. You want to inform them. You want to engage with them so that they convert. You want to get them to know, like, and trust you, right? We all know that people need to interact with you 8 to 12 times before they make a buying decision. So don't expect them to click on your link, give you their name and number, and convert. You have to nurture them. We will write those 12 email nurturing emails for you. We're going to give you 1,000 top performing keywords for your niche. So you don't have to go and research it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to go and pay for monthly software for it. We will give it to you. So for example, If your business was about cybersecurity, we would give you 1,000 search terms related to this niche. You will find out what the competition is for them, so you'll know what terms to put in your titles. And if and when you do decide to move into paid ads, you'll be able to see like what the bids are, what words should you be using in your titles. And then the 9th bonus that we're going to give you is 1 month's worth of search engine optimized, click conversion focused viral video titles. So what does that even mean? We've talked to you before about using YouTube because it's a search engine. You can rank much easier with video than you can probably with your website. You want to use search terms and keywords that people are looking for solutions so that they will find your video, engage with you, and buy. So instead of you having to go and figure out what should these titles be, we're just going to give you the titles for 1 month's worth of videos, right? So why are we doing this? Because titles are super important for YouTube SEO. In fact, Brain Shark says that the title of your video is probably the most important SEO factor to consider when wanting your video to rank. So again, if you don't have a CMO, if you don't have a chief marketing officer in your business who knows these things, you will go out and implement strategies like video marketing or local marketing or social. You will go and do things and it won't work for you and you won't know why. And it's because you don't have the time, the knowledge, the experience, the, post-secondary education, the connections, the access, the exposure to know all of this stuff. So instead of you having to do it, we have done it for you, right? So we will give you 1 month's worth of search engine optimized, click conversion focused, viral video titles for your business. Wave.video says that why are video titles so important? Because a descriptive keyword optimized title can help your video rank higher in the search engines like Google. And that's what you want. You want to rank and be found. Here's an example of some of the titles we might give you. But let's say that you had a business, a meme creating business. Here are some titles we might give you for your videos. 10 insane meme creation tips, the step-by-step guide to creating meme ideas that will go viral, meme creation tips. These are all titles that you wouldn't have to think of on your own. You don't have to go and type them into AI or ChatGPT and wonder if you're putting in the right prompts, right? You don't have to go spend money monthly on the software that would give you this research. We have it. We'll cover it. We will give it to you. Bonus number 10, 30 opening hooks for your video. So we're giving you titles, right? What are the hooks? We talked to you about best practices before. We want you to be successful. We don't want you wasting your time. It doesn't make sense to make videos that no one's going to watch. You have to hook them in the beginning. So in case you're wondering what a hook is the attention grabber that gets your audience invested and interested in your video, so they'll watch through to the end. These are some of the little subtleties, guys, that are super important. So here are 4 examples of hooks that you can use in the beginning of your videos. You won't believe this simple hack that gets you what? 7 reasons why this common real estate strategy doesn't work, or why this common food makes you sick. You got to pique people's curiosity, like, huh? Right? Disrupt them, interrupt them. 5 tools that I use to get, my kids to behave. Like, whatever your business is, or the dark side of the coaching industry, or the automotive industry, or whatever, right? So these are hooks. These are things that grab people's attention, get them to want to watch your video. Again, this is part of what I talked about earlier. Some of the 7 mistakes people make are not optimizing, not maximizing, not using best practices, not going deep enough, not going wide enough. Do you see what I'm talking about now? It's not enough to just make videos. You got to make the right kinds of videos with the right links, with the right hooks, with the right titles, with the right thumbnails, with the right everything, right? That's how you hit a home run. And when you miss a single step, just like I said, if you guys miss one single part of this presentation, it would dramatically impact your ability to succeed in business, because everything is interconnected. Then bonus number 11, we are going to give you a 30-day video posting schedule and calendar. Once we sit with you in your strategy session, we get to understand your business, and we've given you the 30 video titles. We'll be like, post this on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So you don't ever have to think about it. And when and if life happens, which it does, and you get off track, you don't have to think, oh, what should I post today? Just pull out your calendar. It's strategic, it's simple, it's step-by-step, and it's structured. And then lastly, guys, it's like, okay, Nakimbe, this is all really great, but how am I going to make these videos that I'm going to put titles on? I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't know who to hire. Guys, this was a problem for me as well. So you know what? We're just going to give you 30, like Gary Cardone, Alex Hormozi style, like whatever the algorithms are recommending, we are going to give you 30 of that style video, short clip video, short form content video to get you, like I said, that's why this is called a fast start program to get, oh my God, yeah. Listen, guys, I don't know how many spots I have available. I see people writing in the chat that they want, yeah, the link, I wrote it in earlier. Maggie, can you drop it again? Don't you guys even want to know how much this is? You don't care. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. Anyway, yeah, we'll just do your videos for you. We want you to get off to a fast start because, again, when I was taking this journey for myself, these are all the things that like I had to do and know. And luckily, I had the corporate experience to know to do them. So I was able to execute them, but that's not the case for most of you. And I didn't have a video marketing team at my disposal like I did at corporate. So this is an expensive investment. Like I think one of these 30-second video clips take like 7 or 8 hours and can cost $100 to $200. So this is like $6,000 worth of videos that we are giving you guys. And again, like I talked about, optimizing and maximizing things that you may not need to know that are important, like consistent branding colors and the clip and maybe a progress bar and a logo. All these little things increase your conversions, make you attractive. This is why these guys are able to do so well, because they know these things and they're doing them, and now we'll be able to do them for you too. So just in closing, before my granddaughter just goes crazy. So the bonuses that you're getting with the S.O.L.D system, these are in addition to, additional to, extra with the regular program that you're getting, which is the video marketing mentorship and masterclass program. Plus I'm giving the YouTube shorts right now. These are the bonuses that come with it. Okay. We're going to set up your YouTube channel. We're going to give you your YouTube cover banner. Well, let me back up here so you know the value of everything here. We're going to set up your YouTube channel. Takes like, I don't know, an hour and a bit, 90 minutes. Maybe the value of that is like $447. Then we're going to do the graphic design work and give you your YouTube cover banner, a value of $247. We're going to give you those 6 thumbnails, the video conversion focused thumbnails. Each one is probably about 100 and $125. That's a value of $597. We're going to give you the 3 custom landing pages. Each one is $997. So that's a value of $2,291. We are going to set up or check your email marketing platform. That's a value of $497. We're going to set up your autoresponder welcome email, $297. We're going to give you those 12 lead nurturing emails, and for a select few of you, set up the templates as well. That is a value of $1797. We're going to give you 1,000 targeted keywords, click conversion focus for your particular niche, a value of $497. Again, so you don't have to do the research, spend the time, buy the software, nothing, right? You can get 30 SEO video titles, click conversion focus titles, so people click on your video. That's worth $1,500. You get the 30 opening video hook ideas worth $197. You're going to get the 30 videos, short form video clips, so you can post one a day, valued at $6,000. And you're going to get 1 month's calendar customized for your business, a posting schedule worth $297, $300, so that you'll know which video to post which day. Like, I mean, it is a complete set it and forget it, hands-off solution that we're providing for you. So you're like, Nakimbe, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Guys, I think so many people have gone up and signed up. I don't know how many more spots we're going to have available, and I haven't even dropped the price yet. So listen, you're like, hey, Nakimbe, oh my gosh, why are you doing that? That is absolutely crazy. I know. And I'm telling you, the reason that we're doing it is because, like I said, I really want to thank you for your time. I really want to promote the S.O.L.D system. You're looking for strategic people to partner with us, because essentially once you go through the program, your success is ultimately our success, because we're going to get testimonials, reviews, and we're going to be able to sell a lot more, right? So we want your testimonials, because we're planning to have a big launch this September where, once we get your feedback and see success, we're going to have like hundreds and hundreds of testimonials, and we will be able to like double and even triple what we're charging now, and we can validate it and substantiate it, because it's like it actually does work. We actually help people. So it's a really great time to get in now before the bigger launch, because as I said, prices are going to be going up. So in all honesty and transparency, guys, you know, like I said, I know you have lots of options. This is not the only way to generate leads, right? You can do organic marketing, but you don't have to use the S.O.L.D system, and you don't have to use video, and you don't have to use shorts. There are lots of different ways, as I've shown you, that you can generate leads. However, if you go about this any other way, you will not have a step-by-step strategy, and you're likely to spiral out of control. Right? You're going to likely focus on things like content marketing and social media marketing, but without a sequence or a step-by-step succession plan, you're going to stay stuck. And I promise you, after working with tens of thousands of businesses, you will stay stuck, spin your wheels, and end up staying stuck in corporate or having to go back to corporate. Okay. And be embarrassed in front of your family and friends and everybody who you told that this was going to work. Okay. You also won't have a simple structure set up for you to collect leads like we've set up for you. Again, lots of businesses marketing themselves, but no sustainable, structured, strategic way to collect leads, right? Like something, again, as simple as putting your landing page in your YouTube video description, if you're even doing YouTube, right? Yeah, but with the S.O.L.D system, we will set up your landing page and all of your email for you. So great. Let's say that you want to do it yourself. Okay, you know what? I like organic marketing and I do want to do video, but I still don't want to use the S.O.L.D system. I want to kind of figure this out on my own. Great. No problem. More power to you. Here's some information that might be able to help you out. You can hire a content VA, a content virtual assistant on Fiverr to do videos for you. That's going to cost $7,500. You can get someone to follow you and film you around for two or 3 days, right? That's going to cost $20,000. You can just buy all the video equipment yourself and film yourself. That's going to be about $10,000 with lighting and all that kind of stuff that you need. You can make and edit your own videos. It's going to take you about 2.5 hours a day. And depending on what you think your value is worth an hour, you will be losing out on at least $4,000 a month by making and editing your own videos. You can take a course, right, and become a video editor and edit your own videos. Absolutely sure you can do that. A video marketing course, a good one, is going to cost you about $3,500, right? You can hire a full-time person to film, edit, view, film, edit, and post your videos for about $2,000 a month. That's $25,000 for the year. Or you can hire an outside agency to do it for you. They will charge you $6,500 a month, which is like a lot of money every year, right? So you do have $75,000 in alternative options. But I think when you look at everything and you weigh your options, right, you know that you won't get half of what you're getting with the S.O.L.D system today. So I'm going to let you know that you don't need the S.O.L.D system if you don't need, like, or want leads, right? You don't need the S.O.L.D system, strategic organic leads on demand system, if you need a huge influx of leads fast and you can support, you know, you have the staff to handle like thousands and thousands of leads a day. You also don't need the S.O.L.D system if you have a lot of money, or someone's giving you money or funding it for you and you've just got money to burn. You don't need strategic organic leads on demand. And you also don't need the S.O.L.D system if you need like concrete, predictable answers. Like, so if I put $1 in, how much am I going to get out? If I, you know, like direct response marketers tend to, you know, they're like that because everything is predictable. This is organic. It's natural. It's not forced. And so if you need like concrete answers right away, then this is probably not for you. Who this is for, however, it is for the makeup artist who's looking for more clients. It is for the dance instructor who wants to book more shows or get more students. It's for the photographer that wants to book more gigs, the vintage clothes seller who wants to make more sales or be more seen. It's for the landscaper, the coach, the consultant, the course creator, the marketing agency who wants to get more clients. So this is basically for you if you want to increase your organic lead generation, or you want to learn more about videos, YouTube shorts in particular, but also TikTok and Reels, right? Right. So Nakimbe, how much is this? Okay. So like I told you, everything that is included, you get what you get is the S.O.L.D system video marketing mentorship and lead generation program, shortcut your way to success with shorts, the introductory evaluation strategy call, the 4 tickets for you and a friend or associate to our strategy workshops and working sessions. You get the weekly training and group coaching call, the midway check-in support call, the congratulations success rescue or pivot call worth $16,880, plus all of the bonuses, the YouTube channel setup, the YouTube cover, the thumbnails, the 3 landing pages, the email marketing platform setup and checkup, the autoresponder welcome email, the 12 lead nurturing emails, plus templates for some of you, 1,000 targeted keywords, plus the 30 SEO video titles, and the 30 opening hook ideas, plus 1 month calendar, and crazy $6,000 worth of videos for your business with the 30 short form. When you add all of that up together, guys, you're looking at $31,543. But of course, we're not going to, like, you know what I mean? You don't want to spend a lot of money, but you do know that you need to make the investment, because you know that the best investment that you can make is in yourself. So I know that I'm talking to the right people. And again, I just, have a picture of me and Todd Brown, who I invested with so long ago. I want to let you know that this is a one-time only offer. This offer is only going to appear once because it is so crazy. So you're going to want to go ahead and sign up now. The link is in the chat. What you get is the video marketing module of the S.O.L.D system, plus the shorts, the strategy calls. Oh, right. The access to me weekly for 90 minutes a week to answer all of your questions and work on your direct program, plus the tickets. So all together with the bonuses, instead of $31,543, just go to that link below and you can get the entire program that I just mentioned to you for only $9.97 for the next 15 minutes. That is only for the next 6 people only. Just go to that link there that you see on your screen. $9.97 for the one-time payment only. But you know what, guys? If you need to, you can pay a little bit extra, stretch it out a little bit. I wouldn't advise that because your bonuses come when you pay everything in full and you really want to get off to a fast start. And like, we will do your banner and your setup within the first week once you start right away with the full payment plan. But there is the 3-pay option of $3.97, comes up to like $12.97 or something like that. We have a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. So if after 1 year of implementing what we tell you to do and you implement every single thing, right? If you don't make your money back, our team will work with you to see what went wrong to make sure you get back on track, or we will give you a full refund, no questions asked, right? Plus, we'll give you a $200 Amazon gift card because we are that confident in your success and in the ability of the S.O.L.D system. So you're going to want to go ahead and act fast, because the first 3 people, so we're really looking 3 or 4 people, we're going to throw in a virtual assistant, because we expect you to get so many leads that you're going to need to follow up with them, right? Lead nurturing is a big deal. So for the first 3 or 4 people, you get a fast action bonus where we will put a virtual assistant in your business, a value of $2,275. So there you go. There is the link right there on your screen. There it is again. There it is again. And listen, guys, if you are still here, you're obviously interested, but you haven't gone ahead, because I've seen some people who I'm gonna be working with that are so exciting. I see Tom, Willa, Penelope. Wow, I like that name. Marita, yay! Okay, so listen, if you are still hesitant and sitting on the fence, listen, most people don't move ahead with programs like this because there's no trust in the course provider. They don't have enough time to learn the material, or they don't have enough money for the course. But that's not a problem here, right? They're not sure if the course is going to be good or robust, and I've shown you that it is. Some people fear, well, I'm going to take the course or the program or the master class and I won't be able to apply the information. You don't have to worry about it, because we are going to apply it for you, get you off to that fast start, that success track, give you that momentum so that you can take off on your own and be self-sufficient with all the right tools and strategy and support that you need to succeed in the future, right? People sometimes they fear not understanding the language. This program is in really colloquial, fun language, just kind of like me. It's not academic and full of jargon. It's not boring. You won't fall asleep. Every week there is an executable task and an action item for you to do. So you will be very clear on your objectives and the outcomes. You know what's going to happen. You're going to have videos. You're going to have a YouTube channel. You're going to have 30 videos. Like, you know what you're going to get at the end of the program. There's lots of support. We have lots of reviews, and all of the information is immediately applicable, right? So while you absolutely must do this for yourself, if what you're doing right now is not working, you need to do this. If you need support and guidance, you need this. Plus, you need this because you deserve to succeed. And what happens if you don't do this? You're going to continue to spin your wheels. You're going to continue to suffer and struggle, and perhaps even maybe self-sabotage, right? Basically, I think if you do anything else before the soul system, you're absolutely crazy. And what I mean by crazy is that you continue to repeat activities that net zero yield, right? Because we all know that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But you're not going to do that today. You are going to invest in yourself. And instead of the $31,000 you would normally have to spend or pay for this comprehensive, robust program, you get it today for the crazy low amount of $997. And like I said, after today, these prices are at least going to double or triple, because we have so many success stories from our partners and strategic partnerships. So go ahead, again, click on the link in the chat or the link that you see on your screen. $997 today only, or $1297 just by making 3 payments, and you'll get all your bonuses when your payments are completely made. Again, you have a 1 full year money back guarantee. If you do everything we tell you to do and you don't make back your money, or you don't get the leads that we tell you're going to get, right? So there's absolutely no excuses, guys. No excuses, only execution at this point. And if you're an entrepreneur or a new business on a budget and you're struggling to get your business off the ground for the first time, then this is absolutely the perfect opportunity for you and the best place for you to be, especially and even if you're just starting out. This is exactly what you need to do. Guys, you need to know that you deserve it. You are worth it, right? Like I said earlier, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So you've got to do something different, right? Because if you change nothing, nothing will change. And with everything that you get with the module and the masterclass itself, like the group coaching plus the shorts bonus, the introductory strategy call, the support midway call, the success conclusion call, plus those tickets, and then all of the bonuses, setting up your YouTube channel, giving you the thumbnails, the cover banner, the titles, the landing pages, setting up your email marketing automation software, writing your first email for you, writing the next 12 emails for you, giving you 1,000 keywords that you can use in future titles, blogs, newsletters. Once you're on your own, once you're strong enough and standing on your own kind of 2 feet, right? You'll have 30 videos you'll be able to test and see which one works, so that you can, continue to post the ones that work well on these other channels and just create leads. And plus, you'll have a 30-day marketing calendar that you can use over and over again. So you'll always know what to post when. And plus, you're going to get all of those hooks to get people to stay and watch your video. There is the full 1 year money back guarantee. Do everything that we tell you to do. Show us that you've done it. And if it still doesn't work, we will work with you or give you your money back, which has frankly never happened. And so with all of this, the only question I have to ask is really and truly, why wouldn't you? Right? So go ahead and order now. Again, the link is there on the bottom of your screen. You will never see this offer ever again. For the first 3 or 4 of you guys, congratulations. You have now got your own personal virtual assistant. How exciting is that? And yeah, if you guys have any questions, I see there are questions in the chat. I will be happy to follow up with you afterwards. Outside of that, and other than that, again, thank you so much for your time, energy, love, and support. Cannot wait to work with you on your lead generation strategy. And I will see you on the other side. In the end.